This year, the U.S. took home 126 medals in the 2024 Olympics. And one of those medalists joins us here on The Factor Uncensored tonight. We have with us tonight Shelby McEwen, an Abbeville, Mississippi native, but Houston, Texan resident. He brought home a silver medal in the high jump, with his highest jump being 2.36 meters. For context, that's over 7.5 feet. Shelby, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored, and thank you for dropping by. What was it like, first of all, being at the Olympics? This is your second time there.
Yes, sir. It was a great experience. I got the full experience of being an Olympian. It was a little different back in 2020 because of COVID, but I got to take it all in, process everything, and it was a journey, man. I enjoyed the opening ceremony, got to experience that, meeting different NBA players such as LeBron James, Jason Tatum.
And so when you took home that medal and you're walking around, I'm sure you put it on.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
And they see that silver medal.
Yes,
what
sir.
was that like for people to acknowledge you and thank you for a job well done?
Man, it was a blessing. It was just like a dream come true. I'm still taking it all in. I'm still at a high right now. And I've been putting in work for the last 4 years. People say it takes 4 years to achieve, you know, being an Olympian, but I've been putting the work in longer than that. So I had to appreciate the times of leading up to the journey. I had to appreciate the ups and downs leading up to the journey to get this medal. And so it really means a lot to me, and just being able to have the support from USA fans there to support me really meant a lot.
And there was some controversy with the jump off there, and there was some backlash there.
For sure.
And your cousin and I, Malia Carruthers, and I had to fight him off, get your ass off.
For sure.
We got it. So
Yes,
for you to get some backlash about the jump off, first explain it and why you decided to do it.
At the end of the day, the New Zealand guy walked up to me and said, "Hey, man, I want to jump off." I wasn't going to argue with the decision on sharing the goal, and I said, "Hey, let's do it." At the end of the day, I'm a competitor. I stand firm on what I believe. You can only crown one champion at the end of the day. And so in our sport, it's so individual. And I thought about it. I said, in the NBA, you can only crown one NBA final champion. In the Super Bowl, you can only crown one Super Bowl champion. So he took home the gold, I got the silver, and I stood firm on it. So it was an agreed decision upon to do a jump off. So people kind of made it look like I was the one that turned to share the gold down, and it really wasn't that case. Even at the end of the day, if he wanted to share the gold, I was going to say, "Hey, man, let's jump off," because I stand on what I believe in, and hey, I'm going to fight for my country.
But it wasn't your decision. He came to you.
He came to me and said, "Hey, man, let's do a jump off." He already had that plan prior into leading into the games. He told me, he said the night before he had a vision that he was going to have a jump off, and he didn't know who it was going to be with, but he said that he was going to have a jump off, and it came down to me and him doing a jump off, and prior to leading up into that, it was already set in stone. So I just wanted to clear the air. I'm glad you asked that question, to clear the air with everybody that's, you know, just throwing in, you know, backlash and everything. I just try to ignore all that on social media and just enjoy this moment. Like I said, this is the first Olympic medal for the men's high jump since 2012, and I couldn't be more proud of myself to, you know, be able to bring some hard work.
Way to go. And most people can't do hopscotch.
No, for sure. Cannot. Most definitely cannot.
Shoot, I can't do it.
Yes, sir.
And so, what's next for Shelby McEwen after this?
Man, so I'm really just trying to get some recovery and rest in. Me and my coach been, you know, talking about everything, what's to lead up until here in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to finish up the season over in Brussels, over in Belgium in September. Close it out with the Diamond League final. It'll be a rematch between me and the guy that won the Olympic Games. And looking forward to going to Belgium and Brussels to win the Diamond League final and move from there. And so I have intentions on maybe potentially being in the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game here in February next year, or maybe even a dunk contest. So I'm just looking forward to all the opportunities that's out there for me. And I'm just trying to, you know, take it all in and just take one step at a time and just enjoy it.
All right. Thank you for bringing home a medal to Houston, Texas,
really
and, of course, for Mississippi as well. And it's heavy as hell.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Had no idea just how heavy it is.